Welcome back. We created this custom item layout. Now let's move to the main activity, remove this text view and replace it with list view. Match parent, ID, list view, and click on this list view and infer the constraints. Or you can add the constraint attributes manually and link them to the parent. Now, I want from you to focus with me because I'm going to introduce a new concept. Here inside this package, I'll create a new Kotlin class and I select a data class. And here I'll name it as planet. Click OK. And here we go. This is our data class in this project. But what is data class? When working with a list view in Kotlin, using a data class can be beneficial to represent the data you want to display in a clean and efficient way. A data class is a special class that is designed to primarily hold data. It's concise to automatically generates useful methods like toString, equals, hashcode, and copy methods based on the properties declared in the primary constructor. If we go back to the custom layout, we have one image view and two text views. So this data class acts as a template for every planet that would be displayed in the list view. For that, I need to declare three variables in the constructor of the planet. One of type int and two of type strings. Strings referred for these text views and the int is referred for the image view. In Android, image view is often referred to using an integer resource identifier. This is because these adapters in the list view or recycler view use the concept of viewing recycling for better performance, and using resource identifiers helps identifying and efficiently reuse the views. And to reuse this image view, I need to pass as an identifier an int. So val title, it's of type string, val moon count, it's of type string, and val image planet, it's of type int. This is our data class called planet.